Hi everyone, I'm Grant.
And I'm Ellie, and welcome to the new HQ. Today is our TV Tips Tuesday. So every Tuesday we want to make a video for you, basically answering the important questions that you would maybe ask us, whether it's on Secret Slimmers, our email or our live chat. So one of the most important questions we always think is ketosis. So it's a really big thing about the diet. So today I'm going to ask Grant some questions about ketosis, and hopefully it will answer a lot of your questions. So the first question I want to ask you is, What is ketosis?
Right, well basically ketosis is where your body uses up its glycogen stores. Now what glycogen stores are is it's liquid energy stored in your body, mostly in the muscles. You do find it in the liver, and once it uses up its glycogen stores, it switches its fuel sources to your body's own reserves, which is basically your fat. So it goes from being fueled by carbohydrates and the normal nutrients that you consume on a day-to-day basis to, as I say, to your body's own reserves.
Okay, and the second question is, how can you tell if you're in ketosis or not?
Right, well the most obvious way is by buying the keto sticks. Now you can find those just about anywhere, and basically that just tests for ketones in your urine. And again, when people use those, one of the most common questions we'll get asked is, how can I tell from the sticks if I'm in ketosis? There is a gradient, and the gradient that's on the stick, you can actually match it up to the gradient on the side of the bottle. And don't let it concern you if you don't go all the way into the darker colours, because you may not always achieve that. There are natural ways of picking up on it. You may find, for instance, you get a slightly metallic or a sweet taste in your mouth. Other ways would be your extremities will sometimes get very cold. You would notice, and most profound, and one of the most profound benefits of the whole ketogenic diet is you don't feel hungry. Your appetite subsides completely. And one that I've also noticed is you get very cold extremities, as I say, and you should also find that you have lots of energy. And also another one that many customers mention is bad breath.
Yep. Okay, so the next one, how long does it take you to get into ketosis?
Right, well that's not an exact science, because as I said, it's based on the glycogen stores in your muscles and your liver. So depending on your activity levels and how quickly you use up that, and you replacing it with conventional food if you haven't gone on a diet, that will determine essentially how long it takes you to get into ketosis. So if you're on our products and you're relatively active, it should take a little less time. If you're not active, it could take all the way up to a week in some instances.
Yeah, and then the last question is, how easy is it to knock yourself out of ketosis?
Absolutely. Well, again, as is the question of how long does it take, it's not an exact science. Everyone is different. And for that reason, we do often suggest sticking rigidly to our program, and that will give you the greatest chances of remaining in ketosis. Something as simple as an effervescent multivitamin, the sugars and the citric acid and things like that in it could potentially knock you out. So as I say, you're best just sticking to our products if you want to ensure that you're in ketosis.
Thank you, Grant. So hopefully that has helped you understand ketosis that wee bit better. So if you have any questions at all, just comment below, ask us, email Grant at support, or live chat, or Secret Slimmers. We'll always be there 24/7. So that's us from today, and make sure you stay tuned next week for another TV Tips Tuesday. Bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye.